If you love yoga and you happen to be 50 or older, the Heartwood Yoga Teacher Training Program for 50 plus provides the perfect opportunity to dive deeper into your practice while preparing you to share your wisdom and compassion with others as a yoga teacher. Yoga is so much more than physical postures, and taking the time to learn the deeper dimensions of yoga can be a remarkable catalyst for transformation. And whether you participate in a program like this just for personal growth, or you're ready to begin a new career as a yoga teacher, or maybe you just want to volunteer and become a part-time teacher because you're at a stage in life when you have the time and the inspiration to be of service and help others to be healthier and to make the most out of their lives, this program can make a huge difference to both you and others that you'll be working with in the future. The problem is, even if you know deep down that you have a great deal to offer the world after the age of 50, some people are a bit intimidated by the idea of the long, involved days a typical 200-hour yoga teacher training program might demand. They wonder if they can even do it. I mean, how are you expected at the age of 50 to keep up with the 20-somethings who have seemingly endless energy and who are all about their Instagram post and mastering advanced postures? Yoga teacher training should be an amazing personal journey that fills you with confidence, but that isn't always the case when you're straining to keep up or you feel like the token older student in the corner of the room. Some mature students also worry about remembering all the information in a comprehensive YTT course. Are there going to be tests? I haven't been in school for years. What if I fail? Or if an older person has physical issues, they fear that maybe it's just too much of an obstacle to them being able to complete the requirements of a certified RYT-200 hour course. Well, the Heartwood RYS-200 hour course for 50 plus is designed in a way that puts all of these concerns aside. Anyone over 50, no matter what your level of fitness or experience, can participate and successfully graduate. You can become Yoga Alliance certified and a yoga teacher, and a great one at that, because Heartwood is a leader in quality yoga education. And we have trained thousands of students over the years, and we know how to deliver the information in a way that empowers and prepares our graduates to become strong yoga mentors to others at any age. Check out more than 500 five-star reviews on Yoga Alliance to see just how many people have loved our program and changed their lives because of it. So you might wonder who exactly does take our 50 plus 200 hour program? Well, we've had students participate who are on the younger end. They've just turned 50, but they appreciate the company of other mature practitioners. And we've had students in their 80s who are ready and open to learning something new. And they really want to do something that feels relevant, that helps them support others. Some of our 50 plus participants are incredibly fit, and they could do any yoga training program anywhere. But still they choose to study with us in a community of like-minded learners for the camaraderie and the connection. But we've also had people with issues such as hip replacements, or MS, or mobility problems, or arthritis, cancer, or other things. And it makes this program a better fit for them because the teachers at Heartwood have the highest certification available in the field of yoga therapy, and we are responsive to the individual needs of each student. And we also know that becoming a great yoga teacher has nothing to do with your physical performance on the mat. We even had a student with Parkinson's take this program, and she became a beacon of inspiration for others with Parkinson's because she chose to teach students on a journey similar to her own. And she took her disease, what could have been her weakness, and made it her greatest strength as a yoga teacher. You might wonder, so what's so different about the 50 plus program from the other traditional yoga teacher training programs that Heartwood offers to students of all ages? Well, nothing really. The 50 plus program is absolutely not some watered down version of yoga teacher training. If anything, it's a deeper and richer journey into yoga philosophy and practice. The syllabus in the two programs is the same. All yoga teachers, regardless of age, must learn philosophy, anatomy, alignment, methodology, how to create a class, sequence it. They all must dive into the 8 limbs of yoga, Yoga Alliance defines what a teacher must know to prove competency. And considering I'm older myself, I'm 63 and the owner of Heartwood, I'd be darned if I'm going to dummy down the program and pretend that age narrows a person's capacity in the area of yoga, because I'm here to tell you, it doesn't. The difference between the 50-plus program and others, mostly, is just the community that joins together to study. People who have been on this earth for 50 years or more have shared experiences and a certain wisdom that comes from surviving life's ups and downs. Most everyone in this age bracket has experienced loss, be it a divorce, financial problem, career changes, or retirement. Most everyone struggles with the complexity of aging and reinventing themselves as time and circumstances force life in a new direction. And they all wrestle with aging parents and family dynamics and children leaving home or not leaving home, career shifts and dealing with spouses and ex-spouses. They have witnessed friends or family members pass, become caregivers, dealt with disappointment or addiction or abuse. They've experienced firsthand the health problems that come with aging, be it just a torn ligament or bursitis in the shoulder, or something like a cancer, a heart attack, weight gain, or other challenges that come after menopause. All of this makes an older practitioner uniquely qualified to be a truly remarkable yoga teacher. The empathy that comes with having suffered from and survived life's slings and arrows opens a person to the full potential of yoga and fills them with empathy and understanding. Most importantly, maturity helps a student see the limits of the physical practice in the greater scheme, and all those romantic notions of being hailed as the next big Insta-famous yoga rock star kind of takes a back seat to earnest personal development and skill building and becoming a more authentic yogi. Rarely does a 50-plus crowd care so much about mastering an advanced posture for their next social media posts. And they're less about documenting the yoga teacher training journey on Instagram and more about applying the teaching to their lives and connecting to each other. And as they grow stronger physically and mentally, they feel more alive and deeply inspired to help others gracefully maneuver through life's challenges and the aging process and all these personal issues. They see yoga not as a vehicle to make a killing in the wellness industry, but as a beautiful and powerful tool for acceptance and insight and balance. And after years of sacrificing for others, mature students are ready to embrace their right to focus on themselves and to grow spiritually. One of the greatest things I've witnessed in the 50-plus program is the support and acceptance the students show one another as lifetime friendships form, and the students encourage and empower one another to make these, the later chapters of life, remarkable on so many levels. These are things that can and should be found in any and all yoga teacher training programs. But for some reason, awareness and growth comes easier and with more lasting impact in a program where all the students share the same energy and a similar view of life, gained not from theory, but from experience. Meanwhile, there's the physical practice. That's a part of the yoga teacher training too, right? So when you graduate from the Yoga 200-hour teacher training program for 50 plus, you will be able to teach students of any age whatsoever. Your certification is the same as anyone who completes and graduates from an RYS-200 hour program anywhere. So there are no limits as to where or who you can teach. But caring for and nurturing your own body as it ages, and the probability that you will want to teach others your age or older, means in this program we're going to spend a bit more time learning about modifications and contraindications, so you have the necessary information to help others who might have physical limitations or health or fitness issues, or who need to protect their mature body from injury too. You will learn the importance of delivering a softer practice suitable to older bodies. We not only learn about alignment and the proper way to do poses, but we address things like hip and knee replacements and sciatica and osteoporosis and high blood pressure and other factors that you might want to be aware of if you're going to be teaching older clients. We also include a bonus 20-hour chair yoga certification, and this accessible yoga is to prepare you to guide great yoga classes for people with less mobility or people that have issues that make it difficult for them to get down to Florida to do a traditional mat practice. The staff at Heartwood are all experienced RYT-500s, which is required by Yoga Alliance, but they are also 1,000 hours certified IAYT yoga therapists with the International Association of Yoga Therapy. And we are one of only 66 schools who are accredited with IAYT worldwide. And this means all of our teachers are really equipped to help you learn yoga as a healing modality. The yoga for 50 plus takes place at our beautiful Heartwood facility in Bradenton, Florida, and it's offered 3 times a year. And we limit it to only 16 participants because we want to make sure that everyone has an intimate experience and everyone is seen and heard and gets to practice and gets feedback and make their own contributions to the educational experience by sharing their life stories and being heard. You are going to learn everything you need to know in 16 days. And you might think, is it possible? Trust me, it is. But also, because people worry about retaining that much information, we offer you an online teachers training program that will be a reinforcement of all the lessons you've learned. This resource just allows you to go back and revisit everything that we're teaching and give yourself refreshers as needed. You can revisit and review this material and help it as you are preparing classes in the future or just applying this yoga to your own life. So if you are over 50 and you love yoga, and if you can imagine yourself sharing yoga with others, if you are ready to find new purpose for this chapter of your life, you'll never find a more perfect program than the Heartwood RYS-200 Yoga Teacher Training Program. Yoga is timeless, and so are you. Give us a call if you'd like any more information, and we hope to meet you someday. Namaste.